If that bastard dares to betray me, then screw it. Let his damn company crash and burn. On the day the company went public, my domineering CEO announced his engagement to his white moonlight obsession. From being on the verge of becoming the CEO's wife, I suddenly turned into the outsider. Fine, then I'll drag the whole company down with me and make everyone just lie flat and do nothing. The CEO needs funding, so he tells me to hunt down venture capitalists, but I lie flat, and boom, the company runs dry on cash. The CEO needs a new product, the tech director lies flat too, and major clients bail. The CEO needs talent, the HR director lies flat, and competitors poach all our stars. On the IPO day, I showed up in my stunning gown, waiting for the CEO to call me up to ring the bell. The flower team and hype squad were all in place. The moment of glory under the spotlight finally arrived, and CEO Connor Drake extended his hand toward the audience. I gracefully stood up, but Connor called out another woman's name. I froze in place. The whispers around me stabbed like icy needles. Who the hell is she? I feel secondhand embarrassment for her. She's hot, but damn, that's shameless. Clearly, he wasn't calling her. Talk about overconfident. Oh, that's her. I heard she's just a lowly secretary who keeps pretending she's the boss lady. Look, the one on stage is the real deal. My nails dug into my palms, eyes glued to the pair on stage. She in a blue evening dress, him with a matching blue tie, their gazes tangled like lovers' threads. They held hands tight and rang the bell together for the listing ceremony. My little assistant tugged at my dress, and I slowly sat back down. Connor shot a glance at the hype squad. They hesitated, looking at me, but caved under his glare and pulled the ribbons. The stage erupted in chaos. The bouquet of roses in my assistant's hands got snatched away and handed to that woman. Well played, asshole. I busted my ass studying and grinding for 3 years, only for some bitch to swoop in and claim the throne. After the ceremony, the whole company hit the celebration party. My familiar colleagues' jaws dropped seeing the woman in Connor's arms. For 3 years, Connor and I were inseparable, and everyone assumed I was the future Mrs. CEO. Where did this stray cat come from to steal my spot? Their stares were too obvious, and Connor and the woman's mutual friends couldn't take it. Hey, what are you staring at? Our Tiffany is Connor's true white moonlight. They've had this pact forever. If they're both single at 27, they'd get together. Yeah, they're perfect for each other. My colleagues' faces twisted in awkwardness. From across the crowd, I locked eyes with Connor, waiting for an explanation. He raised his glass. Vanessa, thanks for supporting me these 3 years. I keep my promise. The company's always got a piece for you. Tiffany Hale raised hers too. Thanks, Ms. Grant, for taking such good care of Connor. Connor and I were both students under the same professor. He started his business early, made some waves, and extended an olive branch to me, inviting me to join. He promised the company would have my share. For 3 years, we were tight, and I developed feelings for him. Without hesitation, I turned down big corporate offers to build this empire with him. His special treatment became the office norm. He gave me vibes that once the company went public, we'd make it official and live happily ever after. I underestimated the killer punch of a white moonlight. The person's gone, but the money? That's mine to claim. I raised my glass too. You're too kind, Mr. CEO. Let's talk about that new contract. Company's public now, time to put the original promise in writing. Today's for fun, no work talk. Come to my office tomorrow. His eyes flashed with barely hidden annoyance. I smirked, knowing it'd be the same old song and dance. 3 years together, and I was always stunned by Connor's decisiveness. This time, same shit, he offered me just 1% equity. I treated the company like my own, hustling like hell for investors to keep control and snag more shares. All that sweat, and I lose the guy and the goods. I stood slowly, flashing a bright smile. Mr. CEO, you sure about that? Of course. The company's growing, 1% ain't chump change. Tisk tisk tisk, not even a full-fledged capitalist yet, and you're already squeezing every drop. Fine, let's all just lie flat. Let Connor see what happens when the company's missing key players. I didn't sign the contract, said I'd think it over. Connor didn't care, just made a call. But as the door shut, I caught his soft whisper. I'll pick you up after work tonight. Tisk, how tender. Back in my office, my little assistant Lily rushed in with the intel she'd dug up. The woman was Tiffany Hale, Connor's high school crush. She the queen bee, he the campus heartthrob, picture perfect. But back then, Connor was a broke-ass heartthrob. Scholarships, school aid, rocking the same faded shirt. Hot as he was, with girls drooling, he was scrawny and insecure. They might have been classmates, confidants even, but lovers? No way. Connor's pride wouldn't let him confess without a solid future to offer. After high school, Tiffany studied abroad, leaving him with that glowing moon in his heart. The unspoken became his gentle nightlight, pushing him forward. Time passed, her abroad stint hit snags, dimming her shine. Meanwhile, Connor became the moon chaser, tenderly wiping away her shadows. Reading it made my teeth ache, with a sour twist in my gut. Lily got goosebumps too. That's the killer vibe of a white moonlight, boss. I heard from little Lee they're getting engaged. Vanessa, you really doing nothing? No rush. I neatly filed the docs and set up dinner with another VP, Sean Whitaker. Sean was our classmate too. He joined 3 months after startup. He skipped grad school, jumped into work early. At his peak, pulling $800K salary, top of our class. His talent pissed off the old guard at his old job. After some backstabbing, he stepped into a trap, costing the company millions. As he climbed ranks, the vets helped fix it with their connections. He thanked them endlessly. Later, out of gratitude, he stayed submissive, even letting them steal his wins. I had some ties there, stumbled on the dirt. Thought long, decided to tell Sean. He was young and fiery, couldn't take it, blew it wide open. Sadly, he lost. That defeat night, Sean dragged Connor and me out for drinks. One bottle, one. They don't get me, laced with world-crushing loneliness. I couldn't stand it, nudged. You're ambitious, join us, be your own boss. Sean paused, chugged the rest, and hopped on board. My invite barely sent, Sean agreed. Same street, but vibes changed. He awkwardly downed a shot. Vanessa, you, him, damn. Connor and I were from the same hometown, but I had no clue about this saintly Tiffany. I forced a smile. Love's unpredictable. Enough of that. Has Connor screwed you over? Sean's face froze, mumbling incoherently. Connor's no fool. After screwing me, he'd guard against me. He moved faster than I thought. I faked disappointment. Sigh, at least he kept his word to you. He gave me the equity cert, 1%. What, just 1%? You invested cash and sweat from day one, poured your soul into this. Me too. Oh, so you got even less? Awesome. I pinched my thigh hard, tears flowing instantly. As long as he treats you right. I just worry he'll ice out my people because of me. How'd I explain that? Sean choked up, pitying me. We were tight, but life's not just loyalty. If he sided with profit over me, I'd get it. Others not tied to me probably got perks already. The scar's grown, tough to handle. I've run businesses for years, flexible as hell, so I played the White Lotus card. No sobbing over Connor's betrayal. Who knows what's real? Just cried about lost love killing friendship. I don't care about me, but my allies getting sidelined, etc. Sean might have wanted to say no sidelining, but that 1% contract screamed proof. I cried a bit, then stopped. He rushed me home. Coincidentally, downstairs, we bumped into Connor and Tiffany. Tiffany's face soured instantly, clearly thinking dirty thoughts. I whispered, maybe, Sean, keep your distance from me. You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That sparked his rebel streak. He insisted on escorting me. As the elevator doors closed, I saw Tiffany whispering to Connor. Fun times. Probably paranoid about my influence and eager to climb. Connor, who hates the spotlight, teamed with Tiffany to hype their romance. Those days, social media blew up with white moonlight damage posts. White moonlight cries, current girl loses. I still can't forget her, one smile, and I'd give my life. Open TikTok, bam. Poor Lily said, Vanessa, is TikTok spying? Knows we lost to white moonlight. I scrolled silently, algorithm pushing, fate knocked, I finally got my white moonlight. Pic of Connor and Tiffany in baggy school uniforms, like idol drama posters, with a running vid and whispery narration. She's the moon in the sky, untouchable light. I chased 99 steps, lost to time and distance. Thought it was over, but we reunited. Through the crowd, their eternal gaze. It hurt and pissed me off, mostly grossed me out. Tossed the phone, picked it up again. No, gotta watch. How far will they hype? Next, Connor's grind to reach her, epic soundtrack, what a romantic saga. Ends with engagement news, basically blessed by the whole internet. Lily eyed me cautiously, fearing explosion. I sneered, disgust outweighed sadness. Yeah, I'm no masochist. Company fresh off IPO, aren't they scared of backlash if truth drops? Lily analyzed, probably striking first, cementing them as the power couple, kicking you out. Thinking back, my allies gathered in my office. What now? No hesitation. I ordered the new electric mahjong table pushed out. Lie flat, play a few rounds. You really not worried? Worrying helps how? Fair point. Game on, they chatted. From their stories, Connor was sly as hell. He delegated to underlings, power sharing, but we all knew the game. Bang bang bang, Little Zhao's my protege, good thing I held back, or I'd be out now. I smirked. That's why, we've got our own skills. For now, enjoy the show. We exchanged knowing looks, kept playing. As their teams reported work, everyone shrugged. No signs, no collab. Let's see what he does. Connor didn't rage, just chill, urging more power share. Obvious ploy, share away, hadn't hit our line yet. So others slaved overtime, we clocked out on time. They brainstormed headaches, we sipped afternoon tea. They argued product launches, we shared shopping links, snagging deals. Not broke, just fun. Got bold, posted in company chat for help. Before, avoided abuse of power, now, power's slipping, who cares? Connor at the head, veins bulging. Asked my input, my card draw paused. Huh? Not my project? Can't blame me. He choked, room stunned. Why? I used to own responsibility, tracking every new product. Confirmed updates, controlled pace. Didn't understand? Pulled all-nighters. Launch flops. Connor unhappy? I'd take the heat. Got chewed out often. Earned. Vanessa's the best. Now? Not my circus. Connor fumed, dumped on others. They left ashen. I busied with Lily doing my nails, waved. No no no. Grow up, own your shit. But no one gets the CEO like you. Tisk. Eyebrow raised. Wrong, it's Ms. Tiffany who gets him. Ask her. Faces paled. Everyone knew Connor's scum, wooed me. Now IPO'd, no wife spot, no shares. Even my VP title felt shaky. They slunk off. Lily snorted. One by one, they didn't appreciate you then. Too late now. I spread my hands. They're green. Connor's scheming. What matters is the market. I led market surveys yearly. They knew market's king, just lacked balls to face Connor. Especially now. Soon, Intel. Someone really asked Tiffany. But she's an outsider, picked the shittiest plan. They seethed but swallowed. Tech and HR directors snuck in. HR worried. Vanessa, when do we strike? We've got skills, but drag on, resources get diluted. No one's irreplaceable. I showed off my fresh nails. Pretty? Green. Loves a green light, but for him? Red flag. I rolled eyes. Not that green, another shade. Just wait. Connor, prepping engagement, rushed back. Saw me gaming identity v, frowned. This late and you're playing? Glanced up. Not my company, why bust my ass? What? Stocks tanking? What goes up? He raged, deep breaths to calm. Called meeting for causes. Passing the corner, finance director thumbs up, he got it. I smirked. Sooner or later. Fresh IPO, stocks surge then dip. Ours surged little, dipped hard. Yesterday 5%, today limit down, scares retail investors. Connor blistered. Why? Others eyed each other, silent. He named me. Vanessa Grant, what's up? Normal stuff. Investors chase new stocks, sell at peaks. Standard ops. So-called new stock plays, investors snag pre-IPO shares via lotteries, flip for profit post-listing. Pros hunt these, courses teach it. They chase gains, not company love. Stocks don't rise forever, they sell per patterns, causing drops. Just that? Connor doubted. I shut up. Of course not. Post-IPO performance hits future funding. For smooth raises, I tapped contacts, bought shares. Meant as surprise for Connor, now my escape hatch. Connor and I clashed. His backers and institutions smelled trouble, dumped shares. How could stocks not plunge? Plus, recent AI industry scandal fueled public doubt. Triple whammy. Debate led to one fix. Snag bigger investment. Connor eyed me. VP Grant, ideas? Shook head. Nope. His flirty eyes turned sad. Dismissed others. Like years ago, softened. Vanessa, I know you're mad, but... Years ago Connor lacked this aura, raw ambition, young guy's grit. Rarely begged, but when he did, hearts melted, you'd give all. Day he recruited me, rainy like now. Saw me cold, gave his jacket. Sudden pitch. Brows furrowed with future fears, eyes blazing confidence. A plea like a vulnerable pup. Blinked, scenes overlapped then shattered. Similar, but gone. Mr. CEO, you broke faith, not me. He gritted teeth. Fine, no help? I'll find others. Company survives without you. Turned to finance director. His hand-picked guy, minimal ties to me. Connor loved that, even told me to butt out, guy likes independence. Back then, relieved, no need to recruit. Thought he'd tap industry pros. Nope, circled back to his white moonlight. Tiffany studied finance abroad, network-heavy field. Foreign moon looks full, but locals xenophobic. She missed core stuff, bounced back home. Her family firm? Small, unlisted. Her investment role? What big funds could she pull? Worried I underestimated, dug deeper. No biggie, her gossip everywhere. She strutted in, smirking. Ms. Grant, scared I'll fully replace you? Just smiled, silent. Nah, competing with her? Lowers my level. She took it as evasion, laughed harder. I'll prove I'm Connor's perfect match. Fine, waiting. Like a villain taunt. Don't bark too loud, might bite your tongue. Tiffany snapped, spilled. Reissue shares, institutions buy, industry unwritten rule. Connor frowned. Everyone knows that? Tiffany unsure if I schemed. Pondered, just watch. Funding's tough, especially domestic, booze table deals. Tiffany couldn't hack it, called helpers. They half-assed, she floundered. Connor panicked, begged me. Vanessa, stop. Company's yours too. Sighed. Not mine, just salaried. He choked, threatened my team's jobs. But they lay flat like me. We thought company rewarded loyalty, worked to death. Investors demand drinks? We pounded, hospitalized sometimes. IPO hits, Connor guards against me. No promised shares, no raises for my department. Who'd grind? He might boot us anytime. No leverage on me, Connor whined investors himself. Love versus no love difference. Early days, no choice, he went with me. Later? Never. Lily pitied. Boss, he's trash. I waved. Crew, dinner, my treat. Spot? Same restaurant as Connor's deal. Staff ushered us next door. We cracked doors wide, peeked. Under 30 minutes, Tiffany bolted, eyes red. Lily giggled. Got groped, huh? You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Noise erupted next door. Yup, investor got handsy drunk, thigh grab, dirty talk. Tiffany fled humiliated. Connor, after waiting a decade for his moonlight, snapped, smashed a bottle on the guy. My eyes lit up. Thought I'd just see Connor puke drunk pathetic, now epic drama. Thought, called cops. Cops arrive, room silences. Connor eyes red. Vanessa Grant, you set this up? Staring at shattered bottle, nearly laughed. Me? Saving your ass. You think you'd walk after bottling someone? Truth. Drunks lack reason. Investors pinned him, demanded apology. His moonlight just cried, what else? Connor bruised, hoarse, sorry, misunderstood. Tiffany played heartbroken lover. Cops chuckled. Girl, patch him up, we need statements. Huh? Yes, they started. She stammered. They say you two swung first, cop deadpanned. Ignored them, led my squad out triumphantly. That night tore the facade. Connor's smart, hired investment team, Tiffany leading as new VP. I laughed bitterly, called my dad, Professor Grant, whined cutely. He and his top students spread Connor's betrayal dirt. Ruthless survives, but too cutthroat? Everyone fears flip. Post-Connor, investors demanded equity and control. He resisted, stalemate. That night, assault news spread, stocks volatile. Another meeting, Tiffany glared. You leaked it. No need. Lily mocked. Duh, phones everywhere. Snap and done. Connor disappointed. Vanessa, how'd you become this? Looked like idiot. Deaf? Passers-by leaked. You hyped your moonlight, TikTok, everywhere. Hard not to recognize. Stocks volatile already, he couldn't hold back? Connor slumped silent. Tiffany hated more, your own stupidity. Planned to suggest PR team, explain cop visit, but their attitudes? Nah, kept rallying mahjong, lying flat felt euphoric. Tiffany wasn't useless, snagged investor, but demanded 30% equity, no ops involvement. Prior shares 20%, public 20%, add 30%, Connor's power evaporates. He balked, asked me, no. Glanced Sean. Dilution, better sell. Sean's eyes flashed, vetoed. Connor gave him peanuts, if investors in, his shares buyable. He distrusted Connor, with me as precedent. Tiffany doubted. You got ways, your parents' connections. Vanessa, I was wrong, but love's uncontrollable. Before me, Connor probably planned forever with you. Nice, implying I'm backup, his family's temp. Connor worthy? Leaned back. Yeah, I do. Eyes lit. Tiffany relieved yet wary. I'll give anything, except, eyed Connor. Please, not that desperate. My terms, 20% equity. Get what I deserve, I'll hustle. They hesitated. No rush. Headed rooftop. Sure enough, Tiffany snuck. If I were you, I'd bail. Connor knows begging. Pride stops him keeping you? Let go. Remember men's good, but their cruelty too. I built with him 3 years, from nothing to peak. Now, no cash. If he stops loving you, how'd he treat you? Tiffany complex. You're sowing discord. No, woman's goodwill warning. Women fighting over men? Lame. Tiffany froze. I work normal. She's smart, but listens? Surprise. Convinced family to fund. Clever, gets cash, proposes equity, plus my help. Double win. I invested 100k startup, repay 10M now. 3 years, 100x, sounds profit. But company's worth more. Nah, Connor acted money averse. Before? Tech whiz, great at people. Early hires aces. But I carried too long, he got complacent, arrogant. Or 20% equity. They fumed, helpless. I munched duck breast. Delish. Maintained elite image 3 years. No eats, wasted time. Tisk tisk. I savored, they seethed. Tiffany pondered. No cash, mortgage with shares. Sly, offered her family's 35%. Unlisted but profitable. Traditional sector, repackaged potential. Mouth no, demanded extra 5% Rs, 10M cash, compromised. Under 3 days, investors knocked. Better terms than Tiffany's. Stocks rebounded. Connor sighed relief, then Sean stirred. New product glitched. How? Connor tore hair, ditched Tiffany's dress fitting, rushed back. Sean helpless. Software's fine. Company smart home, AI, launched solid appliances. But years back, foreign chip bans, domestic only. Our chips from dad's student turned CEO. Nurtured ties for us. Now, Connor bullies prof's daughter? No priority chips. Tiffany sobbed. You just don't want us together. Speechless. Stop, aren't you soulmates? Nothing splits you. She couldn't retort, eyed Connor. He knew my value, dared not offend. Rubbed temples. HR, hunt talent harder. Don't let outsiders choke us. My HR guy, non-co-op. Even if, new IPO? Tough poach elites. No options, wouldn't beg me. Ordered Sean, VP, Tech Director. Redo product. Easy say, Sean done with him. Whined but slacked. We 3 grinded hard, now he ditches for a woman. I shrugged. Sean awkward. Vanessa, I know you suffered, but company's yours now. Shopping paused, laughed, not fighting for buns, but steam. Old quote. He grinned sheepish. You remember? From back then. Of course. Sean, classmates, you've seen clear. Even if I grind now, Connor might not forgive. Sean guilty. Didn't expect. Linger in my office, you're next. Face paled, stood to leave, sat back. Spilled. Post Tiffany spotting us, Connor tested loyalty multiple times. Years of brotherhood, worth less than his moonlight? Friendship less than love? Objective take. Sean's eyes emotional, laughed, at least you're blunt. No more struggling, joining your lie flat. Smiled. Cool, future feasts and drinks together. Sean fully mine, waverers collapsed. Leaders flat? All flat. Grind hard? Just adds roses to Connor's engagement. Yes, Connor thought talent hunt easy, kept engagement on. Tiffany's eyes smug, using dumb party to provoke, proving their love pure, enduring, me roadside sub. Her attitude? My warnings water off duck. Blind faith Connor flips it. Ignored her, let love crush her. Congrats. Smiled genuine, unfazed by her arrogance. She punched cotton, stormed off. I took finance der Zoe Turner to my brother Ryan Turner. We siblings. Me dad's surname, him mom's, inherited careers separately, even different schools. Outsiders clueless. Brother in finance, mom's network, smooth sailing. Door opens, Zoe smooches his cheek. Connor's eye for talent, startup timing, hires. Zoe Ivy League, finance BF. He eyed her background. Pity, he didn't know BF's my bro. Brother tested, had her hide our tie. Connor flunked. Brother waist hugged. Your taste sucks. Yeah, he used your sis as stepping stone. Help me crush him. Sure, funding you. Take him down yourself. Grinned agreement. New product stalled. Connor panicked. Rumors. Connor lacks business heart. Enemies piled on. Someone leaked our old intimate pics to influencers. Netizens dug our history. Boom. Ain't this a Phoenix man? Teased her, used her networks. IPO? Kick her out. Nah, so pure. Never even held hands, just carrying vibes, chased. Anon tips. Connor, Tiffany iced me out. But I brought staff, resources. Company stormed. Stocks tanked again. Engagement cancelled. Tiffany's family firm tied deep, dragged down. She blamed Connor pulling her in, he fired back. Fights vicious, old bonds knives. Ugly words gutted. I laughed. Sweet revenge. Online chaos, I chilled home. Sky sent gift. Brewed tea, Connor at door with roses under sun, begging mercy. Vanessa, I was wrong, blinded. Cut off. And? What's your price? Incredulous. You. How could you? Laughed, clapped, summoned dad's hot young students, variety pack. See? Money's scent brings this. No cash, you wouldn't touch your moonlight. Stinky shit, perfume it up. Dream on. Plus, 3 years I babied you, now tainted, discard. Eyes teared. How dare you insult? You earned it. Helpless, accepted my buyout terms, price maxed. Can't, spread hands. You hate money's smell? Don't let it taint you. Finally, snagged company dirt cheap, flipped script. Bros congrats. I blushed, used them for brag. They shrugged it off. Connor gone, Tiffany arrives. Teary. You tricked me, all your plan? My family's firm bankrupt soon. Spot on, I planned early. New stock dip, planted ideas for her to tie family's shares. Convinced bro no chips, product fails, Sean pressured their distrust. Finally, whole company lay flat. Admitted straight, she cried furious, you said modern women. Hey, when you stole my man, I did nothing, right? Touch man? Fine. Touch money? No. Helpless, offered sell her family firm, I declined, 30% enough, not greedy. Later, new product launched, firms restructured, merged, new investments, series ops revived company. Shared dividends with key leads. Profits up, qualified staff got company funded trips. Friends updated. Connor, Tiffany reps ruined, can't rise. Used to luxury, bare minimum tolerable, but fallen? Heart reclaimed glory. Sale cash? Gone in year. No better options, stuck together, constant fights, mutual disgust. White moonlight turned annoying rice kernel. We gloated, toasted, to futures, ourselves, keep grinding. Wild night out, dawn rising, waved, ditched trash men, better ahead. Warm sunrise, endless time, beautiful seasons. The end. Thank you for listening to the story at Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is our team's biggest motivation.